Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us here briefly. I'm George Christensen, the Milwaukee County Clerk. As you can see, today will be a very busy day for us as we set up and prepare for this recount. As many of you have seen already, the ballots are being delivered. They'll be securely stored. The city of Milwaukee will be housed in that end. Other municipalities are in that end. There are sheriffs here, as you can see, several sheriff's deputies, and they will be here 24/7 and posted on each ballot loop. We have 188,000 square feet here, and these tables, these stations, are maximized. They are very far apart, far further than 6 feet or anything of that nature. You can see at each table there's 3 chairs for observers, so there's ample opportunity for observers. I would assume the parties will each have an observer at each table. And that will be, they would make, if they see something that they feel that they want to object to, then there's a process. They will have to reach out to their the candidate's representative, which then would take it to our commission, and then they would look at it and vote upon it.
We have all of the ballots for each municipality that they had to return to us on Wednesday after the election. We have all the poll lists inside for each municipality. The municipalities are scheduled to come on different days, starting on tomorrow through Wednesday. We will have this room secured 24 hours, and that's very important, so no one can tamper with any of the evidence that's in here, which is everything that happened on election night.
These are all the city of Milwaukee ballots and materials. So as you can see, they're all labeled and set up. There will be 4 DS 850s on this wall over here, servicing the city of Milwaukee's ballots. There'll be 3 DS 850s over here, servicing the other municipalities' ballots. So they'll be set up. And in the morning, before we begin, there will be a public test. This is our setup for the commission, for the Board of Canvassers. And so they'll be set up here at this tables. You can see there's tables behind for presumably each party to present when there is for the clerks as well, and then as well as for each party. And so essentially, so when there is an issue or objection to a ballot, then they would come up to us. You can see that we have a screen here, we have big screens here, and we'll have there's like an overhead projector or whatever they call that there, to where the ballot or anything that's in question will be put under there, so that way the public and the media can see it up on the screen. So once again, just trying to be as transparent as humanly possible in this situation.
For anybody who's concerned about this portion of it, George and I and the staff have worked collaboratively to come up with this process. And as the only Republican on the commission, if I'm comfortable with it, our people need to be comfortable with it, as long as they have visibility, and that's been worked out. That's why if they need to stand, they stand behind the chair. Otherwise, we're staying within the law, which states 3 to 8 feet. We're within that cushion, and it's going to be doable because, again, the transparency that we're trying to create here, we're trying to establish an example for not only Wisconsin, but the rest of the country, because you can work across party lines, you can ensure that the rule of law is followed, and you can make sure that any recount brings assurance to the electors of the state. And that's what we've been trying to do here. You can see that we've gone out of our way to make sure that we have wide open spaces. We've had cooperation between staff and the opposition, if you want to call us that. We have done everything that we can think of, including the AV, to make sure that people can even be in their homes and watch this process. We are Wisconsin, and we're going to be an example. And George and this staff of the commission that I'm part of has done an outstanding job. And as long as we continue to go through, what we get as a result, that'll be what we get as a result, and we'll let other people worry about things. So I'm never going to answer for the president. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to find, because I don't know. But we're going to do this portion clean, transparent, and something that would make my grandmother proud.